Dominique Simone is a porno star. And let me tell you something. Listen closely to this, because this is how not to raise your kids. You know, everyone says, well, give them a good religious background.
And everybody's screaming in politics now. Religion, prayer in school, and all this other stuff.
This girl, man, they try to ram religion down her throat.
And look at what she's doing now.
Now she's doing anal, oral, everybody. She has over 400 adult films.
And she started last week in the business.
Yeah. This is Dominique Simone wearing a swimsuit. Look at that.
Yo!
There you go, baby.
Dominique, where are your clothes?
Yeah, where are your clothes, honey? Look at you. You're completely out of control. What are you, a black chick with blue eyes? Are you? I think so. What are you laughing about?
Is she purple?
No, she's not purple. How are you, honey?
I'm great. How are you? Hi, Robin.
Hi there.
Dominique Simone, you, how many guys, you've done over 400 films.
Yes, I have.
How long have you been in the business?
For 10 years. I started when I was 18.
Oh.
All right, now that would make you 28, right?
Yes.
All right, 28. And you grew up in Georgia, and here's my point. Here you
Was
are.
your father a minister or something?
Here you are in a bikini. Your boobs are popping out of the bikini. You're doing,
she wants
guys.
to be naked all the time.
You've done anal, right?
Yes, I've done anal.
You've done anal. You do
What
girls.
are your specialties?
I like girls.
Yeah.
And I've done one gangbang, but I only did 7 guys, though.
That's
I'm
hardly
not
a
up with
gangbang.
Yeah, I know. Nowadays, it
All right.
isn't.
Here's my point. This girl, Dominique, was raised in a strict Southern Baptist household. Her grandmother, your grandmother raised you?
Yes, she did.
Where was your mommy and daddy?
My mom lived in West Virginia.
How do you work that?
How do you have a mom living in another state?
Did she ever visit you or anything?
Yeah,
She did.
Yeah, she did.
What was she doing in West Virginia that was so important?
Getting away from Dominique. What was she doing that was so busy?
Actually, my mother got a job in West Virginia, and I
Has she
wanted
ever heard of the concept of bringing your children with you?
I wanted to stay with my grandmother. I wanted to stay.
A little more stable there.
Yeah.
Oh, your mom was.
Yeah, okay. So, and where was your daddy?
My dad was killed in a car accident.
Oh,
before I
that
was
ain't
born.
funny.
Before you were born.
Yeah, before I was
He
born.
was killed in a car accident.
Yeah.
Well, that isn't good. You think he faked it to get away from your mother?
Yeah, he's listening right now.
How do you know he's really dead? Did you see the body?
Hello.
No.
You got a certificate?
All right, here's my point. Her grandmother raised her in a strict Southern Baptist
Now,
home.
what do we mean by that?
Okay, here you go. Her grandmother would not let her leave home for absolutely any social activities. You were not allowed out of the house. Is that correct?
No, I wasn't.
All right. You were not allowed to speak on the phone with boys or girls.
No.
Boys or girls?
Or girls.
Her grandmother knew.
You weren't allowed to go to the movies.
Nothing.
You weren't allowed to
No
date.
TV?
You weren't allowed to do anything, right?
Well, actually, I was a cheerleader all throughout, like, junior high and high school, so I could go to practice and go to the games, but I had to come right home afterwards.
So you went to school every day, you were allowed to go to church, or you were allowed to leave for work.
And how much church was there?
Oh, we went twice a week.
So the only time so everything was monitored, regulated.
No TV, no movies.
Right. And plus your grandmother would preach to you every day about how sex was evil. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And your reaction was to sneak out of the house and start banging right away.
How old was she when she lost her virginity?
All right, how about this? Were you or were you not 6 years old the first time you started grinding against another girl in school?
Well, I got
How'd you do
busted when
that?
I was in the 1st grade. I was caught in a bathroom stall grinding with this little girl, and we had our shirts off.
You did?
Yeah.
6! And you got spanked and punished. Your grandmother must have gone
yeah,
berserk.
she got me good.
Wow. Wow, can
Had
you
to
imagine?
go pick my own switch.
Really? And she whipped you?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I might have to do that.
Bare-bottomed?
That's sexy. Did you like it?
I loved
spanking?
it.
It got
Howard,
you
I
aroused?
loved it.
Really? Did it get you aroused? Did you?
I was 6 years old.
Oh, I see. You didn't like that.
Oh, she's grinding in the ladies' room.
All right, listen to this.
She
Now,
was
this
only
is what
6.
all this religion and
Talk about
preaching led to. At the age of 11 years old, Dominique lost her virginity to a 22-year-old guy.
How did he get you when you were being watched constantly?
Well, actually, I used to sneak out of the house a lot. Like when
Right.
my grandmother would go to sleep,
Right.
I would sneak out because she went to sleep pretty early. And I would leave the back door open and I would sneak back in.
A 22-year-old guy when you were 11.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
develop?
where do you meet a 22-year-old guy?
Actually, he used to see me sitting on the porch all the time, and he used to see me walking to school.
Right.
And one day I met him when I was walking to school, and we arranged to get together that night, and I was going to sneak out, and I did.
And you knew it was wrong because your grandmother told you.
Yeah, I knew it was wrong, but, you know.
You didn't care because your grandmother was making you cuckoo. Did you see? Do you see what I'm talking about, though?
Howard, that she didn't need TV and movies to turn her bad. She was a bad
So 11
girl.
years old, you lost your virginity.
At 11.
Was the guy any good in the sack?
Yeah, he was good.
That's almost
So at 11, it was good.
Yes.
It was, yeah.
It was okay?
Yeah.
You weren't traumatized?
No, I'm not traumatized.
Was it molestation? A 22-year-old guy with an 11-year-old?
Well, yeah. And so I showed her my breast, so we had the girl in the room, you know, watch out, and we did our little kissing thing.
What happens when the biggest names in music
We're the Backstreet Boys.
Britney Spears.
The Goo Goo Dolls.
We're the Dixie Chicks.
meet E's queen of the red carpet?
Let's just get to it.
For the first time ever, Joan and Melissa rock the music world at the Grammys.
I can't stand it. I'm so excited.
So join E for a star-studded pre-show that will be music to your eyes. Live from the red carpet, the 2001 Grammy Awards, this Wednesday at 6, only on E!
And now you're doing chicks, right? So you do. So you.
When did you first start with the girl?
Yeah.
Well, she was 6.
Well, I did. My first scene that I ever did was with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, when I was 18.
And now you're bisexual?
Yes, I'm bisexual.
Now, how do you get into porn? Did you start like as a stripper or a model?
Actually, I had a scholarship to go to college in Los Angeles at the Fashion Institute. And I took a leave of absence, and I was walking out in Hollywood, and someone approached me with a business card and asked me if I would be interested in figure modeling. So I thought it was bathing suit modeling and everything. And I went to his office, and he pulled out Hustler magazine, and he said, well, would you be interested in shooting for this? And I was like, no, I don't think so. You know, my grandmother wouldn't like this very much. And then he said, well, think about it. And a week later, I went back to his office. I said, I'll do it.
What do you get paid for something like that?
Oh, back then, it's like $1,000.
$1,000, right?
You know, it's a 3-day shoot.
And you'd be naked and all, and your legs all spread and showing everything, right?
Yeah.
You like that?
So you started right in Hustler?
Yeah, I started in Hustler.
Right. Well, didn't you get arrested or something recently?
Oh my God.
What happened to that? What happened?
Oh, I got arrested for terrorist threats a while ago.
Against who?
You're a terrorist too?
Actually, it was a girl that was she was messing around with my baby's father, and
You got jealous?
Yeah, because she's married, you know, and it was.
So what'd you do? You started calling her house and stuff?
Well, she called me, and her number was on my caller ID, and I called her back, and we had an arguing match, and then she called Malibu Police Station and said that I threatened her.
So how many, did you go to jail?
Yeah.
How long did you go to jail for?
I was in jail for 5 days.
5 days?
This is like the Jerry Springer show.
And are you in a jail of women prisoners?
Yes, yes.
Where is this jail?
L.A.
Really?
Yeah.
And did you get it
5
on
days? Why'd you have to stay 5 days?
Did you have
Because
sex
I was
while you were there?
unfortunate. I was unfortunate to go to jail on a Thursday. Never go to jail on a Thursday because you know
They
you're
keep
going to
you in
be
for the
in there
weekend.
over the weekend, and you know.
And did you have sex in the jail?
Well, actually, I met a girl in there over the weekend, and
Black chick, white chick?
No, she was Hispanic.
Yes.
And she could barely speak English, but she kept coming up to where I was, the bunk, and you know, telling my roommate, who was Latin as well, they were speaking Spanish with one another, and she kept telling her, "Oh, I love her breasts. She has such nice breasts," and
In Spanish,
and ask her if I could see them, you know.
Right.
And so I showed her my breasts, and she was like, "Well, ask her if I could kiss her." So we had the girl in the room, you know, watch out, and we did our little kissing thing.
You
and
did.
So,
and did it go any further? Did you
and
have
so
full blown out?
later on, when everybody was like doing their visitation and everything,
Right.
I snuck down to her bunk, and you know.
And you got it on with her?
Yeah.
No kidding. In prison.
And it was weird because she didn't even speak English, but she didn't need to talk.
So jail was wonderful.
Well, it was good that day.
Wow. Fantastic. What is it, Gary?
You know what? She's getting a big award next week.
Oh, is that right? For
Yes.
what?
For the best adult black video actress of all
Really?
time.
She's getting it's a Lifetime Achievement Award,
Yeah.
Howard.
Wow. No kidding.
Yeah.
Lifetime achievement. I didn't realize I was talking to an award winner. That's amazing.
But they separated like black actress, white
Well,
actress?
actually,
It's always
I'm going.
a separate
I'm
thing.
going
Why
to.
can't you just be the greatest actress of all time?
Well, this is a black adult video award show
I
that's being
see.
held in Atlantic City. So.
What happened to Grandma? Does she know what you're doing?
My grandmother passed away in
Of
'92,
course.
but you know
Yeah,
what?
she found
but
out.
but I
Aside from
did
embarrassment.
tell her, and I thought that she was going to be the one that was going to take it the hardest. But she was like, "Well, you're grown, and you're going to do what you want to do. You always did."
You can do what you want to do.
I can't do anything.
I can't do anything now. So there it is. And then don't you also claim that you did a porno about me?
Oh, we did
I
the
saw that.
the
Did you-
Howard Sperm show.
Yeah, and did you,
and I played the
you
part
played
of
Robin.
Yeah.
We've seen that. We've seen that.
Oh, that's it for another Howard Sperm show. I hope that you'll be tuning in tomorrow for some more lewd and lascivious talk. This is Howard saying goodbye.
Beautiful. Great. Good job. Listen, you got that meeting in 15 minutes with the network people.
Max, don't worry about it. I got plenty of time to meet with Miss Destiny or whatever the hell her name is.
Hi. For Harold?
He's not in right now. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I would like to talk to him. I'm Mrs. Pritzker, assistant from Network.
Oh, you're from the network. Well, have a seat.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I was looking forward to talking to you.
Yeah?
I was interested in finding out where I stand as far as the show goes because, you know, I'm his sidekick, and I've been for years. And I would do anything to keep my job.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That was a great day in my life.
Dominique, how'd you do?
Oh, it was great. It was
Yeah?
really fun, yeah.
You worried about anybody calling you, any of these people that
Oh,
you said?
no, I'm not worried about a thing.
Yeah. Are you going to continue doing all these crazy things?
Yeah. I'm gonna continue having fun.
Wait, do that again. What are you doing?
Having fun.
Are you divorced now? Or are you still going through it?
No, I got remarried the other day.
No!
Welcome back.
You gotta give me a good chance to get out of the house.
Well, thanks for coming back. How's everything going?
Good. I can't complain.
Yeah?
Well, not good, but ain't nobody listening.
I'm glad to see Stone Cold Steve Austin is here. Bring him on in because
Down for the count.
well, I thought they'd kind of aced him out because, you know, in wrestling they can get rid of you.
I think he hurt himself.
I thought they threw him out of wrestling.
In the non-real
There you
world
go,
of
brother.
wrestling, he had a real injury.
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
There's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Tell him to take off his shirt.
I was afraid for you because you hadn't shown up on the show in a while. I didn't hear your name mentioned. I figured, okay, they aced this guy out. Something
Yeah,
happened.
he's gone.
Well, I had my neck surgery, man. I had a bunch of bone spurs growing.
I
in my
figured that
spinal
was
cord,
bull.
I wish it was, but it wasn't.
Really?
I had to get those things drilled off, and I took a bone out of my hip and fused it between 3 and 4, and now I'm
Really?
basically healed up, and that's why being as sedentary as I was, hell, I still drank a lot of beer and ate enchiladas, so it piled up on me.
Really?
So, I had to eliminate all that to drop some lbs to get back in the ring.
Why did you have to be operated on? From wrestling-related injuries, being dropped on your head and stuff?
Yeah, I got dropped on my head a couple years ago and was almost turned into a quadriplegic, and all the stuff, all the damage and the bone spurs. So they had to come off. It wasn't like it was an option. It was a must-do.
Were you in a great deal of pain?
Yeah, man, my arms are killing me, and I was a lot of problems with my legs, and just anytime you go messing with that nervous system, it's a bad deal. So I had a hell of a doctor.
So when you have bone spurs on your spine, on your spinal cord, that's got to be incredibly painful. Every day you wake up, you're in tremendous
Well, they're
pain.
not on your spinal cord. They're on the spinal column.
Spine, whatever.
Well, it was on my spinal cord, really.
The spurs, bone spurs on your spinal cord?
Yeah, it was a real weird deal. It wasn't your typical neck surgery. A lot of things were going wrong. And doing the job that I was doing, I mean, I was still going out there knowing in the back of my head I got this bad neck problem, and I'm trying to compete with these guys and, put on a hell of a show.
Right.
And, the risk factor was real high. So, the surgery that I had eliminated those problems, and, I'm real solid right now and a lot safer because of it.
Now, look, your life had recently changed. You got your divorce. Are you divorced now? Or are you still going through it?
No, I got remarried the other day.
No! What? No! That's the worst tragedy.
What are you thinking about?
I don't guess I was. I was probably still recovering from all the head trauma.
Wait a second. Let me get this straight. Let me tell you what happened. While you were out and you had this surgery, you saying, oh, my God, what if I'm paralyzed? What if something bad happens to me?
Yeah,
And then
what
you
if I never wrestle again?
And you got all nervous and you married some chick.
What was I thinking?
What were you doing?
I guess I wasn't.
You could have that annulled. You weren't in your right mind.
Yeah, weren't you still on the anesthetics?
Well, yeah, it was what's that thing called when they give them pregnant women when they got a baby?
Oh, an epidural?
Yeah, well,
You
mine
had
went
that?
from here up.
Really? I think something about your brain froze.
Hell, I get this epidural from here up and I get married.
Wait a second. You have just given up half of your money. You gave up half your money.
Jeez.
Right? And I know you were going for custody of the kid. I don't know if you got that or not. That's hard to get.
Yeah, it was hard.
And it cost a lot of money.
Did you get custody of the kid?
Oh, it's like a split deal.
Split deal.
Yeah, it's pretty amicable on that end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you're now a divorced man, and you ran out and got married the second you got divorced?
Yes, you did.
You know, I gave it time. I gave time to heal from all those scars. It was probably a good year.
Do you think you were vulnerable because you were out of work?
I probably was. You know, people see Stone Cold Steve Austin, the big tough guy, but you know, I'm vulnerable too, just like any chick.
Who is this chick? Who is this chick that married you?
Deborah.
Deborah?
From our TV show.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I mean, Rice, man, you could be having so much fun.
She's a score.
She's a score, but there's plenty of score.
Oh, hell, man.
Where is she? She out there?
No, she's out somewhere.
I wish you'd brought her in. Is she a white broad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This
really?
time, yeah.
This time it's a white broad, yeah? This time he got a white broad.
It was a coin flip, decided to go with the white broad.
First white broad you get married.
Yeah, well,
it's unbelievable.
That's silly.
Oh, my
Like I said,
God.
I was at a weak point.
Screw Triple H, the toughest opponent for Steve is his ex. Come on, what are you doing?
You remember what he was like. There was
Remember
one
when I
time
came
he
on
came
here?
in, he was a really beaten
I was,
man.
Yeah, you look bad with that time.
Well, that's when I did that milk commercial. Said all the shredded ads. Only time I've been shredded in my life because I was stressed out. I ain't eaten in like 3 weeks or something.
I know.
Yeah, I had abs.
So you ran out. When did you get married? How long ago? A month?
About a week and a half ago when I was in Las Vegas.
He didn't even call you, Howard.
should have called me.
Well, you didn't call me for the beer drinking deal. I figured like I had a payback going here.
I thought you were a smart guy.
You ain't gonna call me for the beer drinking. I ain't calling you for the wedding.
You were one of the guys with a high IQ. I don't get it.
I don't know. I
What
dropped the
happened?
ball. It's the epidural. Reversed it. You can't hold me. I can't be.